folks. I'm Nate Clark, the infamous. You all know me and heard about me through really like the celebrities, anybody. And we're here with Professor Dan DeCosmo. Hello. And we're here to talk about time travel, which is a very important role in both of our lives. We've both spent many years furthering the study and examining the study of time travel, and it really is intriguing, the notion that we might run backwards in time when the universe collapses, and it's run into many difficulties. Raymond Laflamme of the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico has carried out a new calculation which suggests that the universe cannot start out uniform, go through a cycle of expansion, then collapse, and end up in a uniform state. You've worked with Professor Laflamme for years. You've been friends. You were friends probably about 15 years ago. You both have studied this together very closely. Can you tell us a little bit about Professor Laflamme and his study of time travel?
Raymond is he's very intelligent. He is very outgoing. I mean, he sees something that it needs to be accomplished, and he just won't stop until it's done. I mean, one time he went 3 days in a row without sleeping and just constantly researching time travel, and he's a very serious man.
It could start out disordered, expand, and then collapse into a disorder, but since the COBE, the industry that got us started pretty much, who gave us scholarships and really produced this study, it shows that the universe was born in a smooth and uniform state, this symmetric possibility that cannot be applied to the real universe. With your own experience of time travel, you've actually experienced physical time travel. Like, can you tell us how you do that? Can you?
The physical effects of what you undergo during this process is you undergo a lot of pressure, and your inner organs, such as your intestines, they undergo a lot of pressure, and it causes you to soil yourself.
Wow.
And so that's one of the main effects that really gets me.
In one of the wildest developments in serious science for decades, researchers from California to Moscow, I mean across the world, people are studying this and performing it, have recently been investigating the possibility of time travel. They're not as yet building TARDIS lookalikes in their laboratories. They argue that time travel has not been proven. How do you argue back with? I mean, you've experienced it. How do you argue back?
Well, I argue back with myself, because I personally have gone back in time many years.
Right.
The farthest I've gone back is actually to the Revolutionary War.
Wow.
And yes, I've seen Indians fighting other Indians. I've seen the French-American War.
That's when Indians were really a nuisance to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, to all humanity. I mean, they were a burden to us.
Yeah.
Have you ever been personally with your life being jeopardized in the past? Like while you were in a situation, have you ever been close to death in the past?
Yes, I have come close many times, but one that really got me was I traveled back to the Holocaust.
Oh.
I was actually put in the camp, and I dressed different than everybody else, so they all were about this close to killing me, but luckily my time that I had ran out, and I came back into the present time.
When you time travel, do you stay in the same spot that you've always been in, or can you actually travel across the world? Like if you're in Minnesota, can you end up in Russia or China? I mean, can you end up in other places?
Yeah, you can go places. I have a selection that I can go to. I don't have Antarctica on there because I personally don't find it safe to go there yet. I mean, I haven't.
Cold.
Yeah, I'm just not prepared, but I do have all the other 6 continents on my meter. So
with your calculations, do you think that would ever be possible to go to the future? Like, have you ever personally been to the future?
I have done attempts with rats tests, and they have all failed so far. I mean, I've never seen success through them.
Yeah.
But